Are you ready for a special, magical adventure? An adventure where you will get to meet the Dream Maker. Close your eyes. Take a big deep breath in through your nose. Feel your tummy expanding and breathe out through your mouth. Again, deep breath in through your nose, feeling your tummy expanding like a balloon, and breathe out. One last time, big deep breath in, and gently breathe out through your mouth. Well done. Now imagine a bubble of glowing white light surrounding your whole body. And this light is so bright, it's almost a bluish colour, but it's very soothing and very, very gentle. This light is like a force field of protection, and it will only allow love and positivity to enter while you are on your adventures. Now imagine yourself in your bedroom, tucked up in your cozy bed, and you notice a twinkling light at your bedroom window. So you get up to investigate. And to your amazement is a little tiny fairy tapping on your window with her wand. And what's more, it looks like the fairy is sat on the nose of Pegasus. Yes, that's right. It is Pegasus, the divine white stallion with wings. And he is even more beautiful in the flesh. Can you see Pegasus? Can you see the magical fairy? Wow! You open your bedroom window and they both smile at you, and there is a magical glow around the both of them, and you just feel in absolute awe of their presence. It's so very special. The fairy points up towards the sky with her wand, and as you look up, you notice there is what appears to be a huge hole in the night sky with a ginormous eye peering out of it. You've never seen an eye that large before, but it looks a very friendly and kind eye though. The fairy tells you that there is no need to worry. It's just the eye of the Dream Maker. And you have been chosen to take a trip to meet this wonderful being, the creator of all dreams, and the singer of sweet lullabies. And they are here to escort you to the kingdom. The fairy says it is a great honour to be chosen to meet the Dream Maker, and you have to be someone very special indeed. And you are. She tells you the Dream Maker mainly communicates through thoughts and song, and is a beautiful being who is so very excited to meet you. Wow, you can't believe your luck. Pegasus lowers his beautiful neck and beckons you to get on his back. And you will be flying on him to see the dream maker. You climb up and get on his back with the fairy beside you, and you make your way. Pegasus is so graceful and just glides across the air whilst you hold on to him and lay your face on his warm and beautiful mane. The fairy's little wings are going 10 to the dozen to try and keep up. What can you see below you? You're getting higher and higher now, and the stars seem brighter and brighter. Can you see them? What else can you see? Take a few minutes to enjoy riding with Pegasus and the magic fairy. Maybe you can find out more about their lives, and you can tell them about yours. And maybe you can find out just a little bit more about the dream maker. So enjoy your journey. As you look ahead of you, you notice that there is a huge slit in the sky where the gigantic eye was peering from earlier, and then you just go through it. Wow! What presents itself is a truly magical land, and you've never seen anything like this before. Golden stardust fills the air, and you see beings and colours that you've never seen before. So alive! You also notice millions and millions of what look like little glowing bubbles, which the fairy tells you have people's dreams in them, magical dreams. And all of these have been created by the dream maker, ready to send off to people all over the universe to help them get a good night's sleep. Can you see these beautiful bubbles? Spend a little while looking around the kingdom of the dream maker with your guides, Pegasus and the beautiful little fairy. Maybe you could enter some of the dream bubbles with your guides by your side and see what adventures you can go on. Maybe you could even enter one of the empty dream bubbles and create a dream of your own. How wonderful that would be. If you have any questions, Pegasus and the magic fairy are right there by your side, and you can ask them. Just enjoy it. Did you enjoy your time wandering the kingdom of the Dream Maker? Did you enter any dream bubbles? Did you create a dream of your very own? You look ahead of you and you notice a ginormous being sitting cross-legged on a golden cloud of fairy dust. And you just know that this is the Dream Maker. You feel so happy, so safe, so protected in the company of this wondrous being. The Dream Maker seems very happy to see you and beckons you up onto the golden fairy dust cloud. Pegasus kindly takes you there on his back, as it is very high up. The Dream Maker is huge, so big. Pegasus gently drops you off onto the Dream Maker's outstretched hand. You are standing on the ginormous hand of the Dream Maker. Oh my goodness me. So take a few moments to have a little chat with the Dream Maker before he sings his nightly lullaby. Ask him anything you like, anything at all. dream maker now gently puts you down next to Pegasus and the fairy, and every being in the kingdom suddenly sits very still and becomes totally silent. The fairy whispers that the dream maker is about to sing the lullaby of the night. This lullaby, she tells you, helps to send sweet dreams to all the beings in the universe and helps everyone to get to sleep. You are even feeling a little tired yourself now, so listen very closely.
Close your eyes, take 3 deep breaths, leave your thoughts until tomorrow and dream sweet dreams. And dream sweet dreams. You are safe, and you are loved. You are protected, so dream sweet dreams, so dream sweet dreams. Well, I am here to make your dreams come true. I am a dream maker, and I love you, and I love you. So dream, 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 sweet dream, 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 so dream, sweet dream.
what a lovely, soothing song. And you are feeling very tired now. And the dream maker points to a dream bubble with a beautiful, comfy looking bed with huge pillows and a warm, glowing nightlight. Maybe you can enter this dream bubble and get some rest if you want to. Or maybe you can have some more dreams, some more adventures around the kingdom. Whenever you want to return home, Pegasus will take you back with the fairy. Maybe you can even snooze on his back if you're tired. Your eyes are so tired now. And his lovely soft mane is so very comfy. And when you wake up in the morning, you'll be back in your own bed, feeling very refreshed, feeling filled with positivity, and so very excited for your next trip to see the dream maker. So sweet dreams. Night night. Now imagine that you now find yourself at the beginning of a very long platform. Kind of like a train platform, but a whole lot bigger. And you see a sign saying, "Guide to the Galaxy Tour, to the Sleep Planets." You've never heard of this before, and you wonder what it could mean. So you set off down the very long platform. And as you walk, you see lots of what looks like mist or smoke maybe in the distance. And it's right down at the end of the platform. It's all puffy and floaty. As you get nearer to the end of the platform, you can see something jutting out of the smoke. And it looks, well, kind of like a rocket of some sort, or a ship maybe. So you take a closer look. It is a spaceship. You notice there is a little kiosk to the side, just on the other side, but you didn't notice it before. And there's a little man with a great big thick spacesuit on and a glass helmet with the visor up. And he asks you for your ticket to board this spaceship. You look at him a bit puzzled and you tell him that you don't have a ticket. He just grins at you and says,
"Yes, you do. It's in your pocket."
So you check your pocket and lo and behold, you pull out a big golden ticket with your name on it. You hand it to the little man in the spacesuit. Then he steps out of his little kiosk and tells you to follow him up a very large flight of stairs. So you do. You climb and you climb, and you can really see the spaceship now. It's very shiny and very, very big. And it has massive rockets attached to the bottom of it, and they are really giving out a lot of smoke. This was what you could see from the platform before. You see that the spaceship has windows all around the top of it, so from the inside you could probably see all around you as you fly. Just as you are beginning to wonder if the stairs will ever end, you step out onto a metal platform that leads you to the door of the spaceship. The little man in the spacesuit tells you to step inside. Then he hands you your own spacesuit to put on, and a helmet too, so you put them on. The two of you then step into the cockpit of the spaceship and put on your seatbelts. You look around you and see that there are buttons, dials, and different coloured lights flashing everywhere. The little man in the spacesuit tells you that he will be your guide for this trip, and you ask him where you are going. He then asks you if you have ever heard of the sleep train, and you tell him that you have actually. You tell him that you've actually been on it too, and he says,
Well, it's kind of like that, only in space.
wow, to outer space in a spaceship. As you look around the ship, you notice that there is a very large blue button, and on it says the words, "Press me." So you reach out your hand, but the little man in the spacesuit says,
Whoa, don't press that yet, we're not ready. That's the sleep countdown button, and only I can press it.
The button glows with colour, and you are itching to press it, but you don't. Just before you set off on your journey, your guide tells you that you will be stopping at different planets. Planet Shut-Eye, Planet Snug as a Bug in a Rug, and Planet Snoozy Chops. You may even pick up some other travellers. They're very strange names for planets. Your guide now tells you that he is starting the countdown, and you hear him say,
10, 9, 8, 7,
You are now getting very excited.
6, 5, 4, 3.
You check that your visor is down on your helmet.
2, 1. Blast off!
Your spaceship starts to rumble and shake, and the noise coming from the engines is so very loud, so loud that your teeth start to rattle. The massive spaceship lifts off, and with a massive whoosh, you find yourself already travelling through the sky and up into the stars. Just as quickly, you find that you've gone through the Earth's atmosphere and are now in outer space, surrounded by the most beautiful shining stars and amazing planets. And you feel it's so peaceful and relaxing, floating amongst the stars. That's what it feels like. It feels like this huge, big spaceship is just floating in space. And you can't even hear the sound of the engines anymore. Just peace and quiet, drifting and floating in space. You look out of the windows that are all around you, and you fly past the shiny lit up moon. It looks like it's glowing, and it's definitely not made of cheese. As you look out of the windows, you see comets streaking past, with what looks like shiny tails trailing behind them. You can see meteorites, very large ones, and a few little ones too. You see shooting stars that look so wonderful and bright. You can even see other tour spaceships just floating past you, and you wonder where they are going. You can see so many things, more things than you ever thought possible. You see Saturn and its moons, and you can see its many rings. You fly past the pale blue planet of Uranus. You fly past planet Neptune, which is a deeper blue than Uranus, but so beautiful. There are many, many planets in space, and every planet has its own beauty. Mercury is a light grey colour, which you also see when you fly past it. And you fly around the planet Venus, and she is a very fiery yellowishy brown colour, but so beautiful. You look through the back windows of the spaceship and see the planet Earth in the distance, your home. And you realise that she is the most beautiful planet of them all. A wonderful mix of blues and greens. So beautiful. You realise that you are starting to feel a little bit sleepy, but still very excited. So your guide takes your spaceship up even higher. And as he does, you notice a massive planet. And it's purple. This is the planet, snug as a bug in a rug. And your guide tells you that it's made of nothing but lavender, and nothing but lavender plants grow there. And he says that on a good day, you can even smell the lavender inside the spaceship. You fly towards another planet. This one is a giant couch, and it has big fluffy cushions on it. And you wonder who on earth could possibly live there. Your spaceship slowly flies past yet another planet. There are so many of them. This one is planet Shut-Eye, and it looks exactly like a closed eye. This must be why they call it planet Shut-Eye. It's a big shut eye, and it has big thick eyelashes. You see little bumps under the eyelashes, and you wonder if they are people sleeping. Your guide tells you, yes, they are. So you are not stopping today at this planet because everyone is already asleep. The final planet you pass by is called planet Snoozy Chops. Very odd name. And as you look, you are quite astonished because this planet is made out of a giant beanbag. Yep, that's right. A giant beanbag. And you can see people snuggled up under big fluffy blankets. And they are asleep in their beds. And you can see little tiny lights being switched off all over the place as the beanbag planet sleeps for the night. How wonderful. Your guide tells you that it's now the end of your tour, and he is now going to start the countdown for the most perfect night's sleep. He reaches over and he presses the big blue button and starts the countdown.
5.
You feel so very tired now. So very, very sleepy.
4.
Your whole body is perfectly calm, relaxed, and ready for sleep.
3.
Your eyes are so very heavy now, so you close them for just a little while.
2.
Imagine that all of the thoughts in your head are just dissolving away.
1.
Your eyes are finally closed now. And as you slowly drift off to sleep, the spaceship gently starts to slow down. It slowly and peacefully floats in space. And the stars are twinkling and shining. And soon you'll be deeply asleep, off on a wonderful journey into the most amazing, peaceful sleep that will carry you all the way through until the morning. But always remember, you are safe, you are loved, and you are protected. Always. Now, imagine yourself inside a big, shiny spaceship, and you are wearing a brilliant white spacesuit with a shiny helmet. Can you see it? Now take a seat at the controls. Fasten your seatbelt. Get ready for a big adventure. You are now going to zoom off into outer space. So let the countdown begin. 10, 9, 8, check the controls. 7, 6, 5, feeling your spaceship vibrating and moving. 4, 3, 2, get ready. 1, and blast off. You go whizzing off up into the sky, and you go higher and higher, and you've never been this high before. You are so excited. Your very own spaceship, and you are controlling it. Wow. This rocket is so fast, you arrive in space in only a few minutes. And you feel so wonderful and so free. You look out of your window and you see the earth far below you. And it looks so small from up here. Can you see it? Can you see how blue it is? How beautiful it is? That's where you live. That's your home. You can also see thousands and thousands of stars all shining very brightly. Can you see the Milky Way, or is it too far away? Can you see other planets? Have a good look around you and see if there's anything else you can see. You feel so safe, so happy, looking at the shining bright stars. Can you see other moons? You see the moon now, your moon, and you head straight for it. You start to bring your spaceship down to land on its surface. Mind the rocks though. Touchdown. You have landed now and want to go outside and explore the surface of the moon. So you unfasten your seatbelt and you stand up. Make sure your helmet is on though, because there's no air on the moon. You open the door and step outside. And your feet hardly touch the ground, and you find yourself bouncing along. Remember, there is zero gravity on the moon, so you find you can float too. And you feel so light and weightless, almost as if you could just float away. But we don't want to do that. So you bounce up and down, up and down, up and down, laughing all the time. And you feel very happy here on the moon. Because it's like every time you bounce up and down, all of your worries just bounce right off you and float away up and out to the stars. And you feel very safe and very calm and so very happy and carefree. So, stay for a little while. Take some time to go and explore the moon. Have a good look around and see what you can find. Are there any other life forms on this moon? Are there any other spacemen or spacewomen there for you to talk to? Can you see anyone? Look at the rocks. See if you can identify what they are made of, what colour they are. So have some fun looking around this amazing place. Now it's time to go home. So you jump back in your spaceship and you sit at the controls again and you fasten your seatbelt. 10, 9, 8, check the controls. 7, 6, 5, feeling the ship vibrate and start to move. 4, 3, 2, get ready. 1, and blast off. You go whizzing back into space and you pass all the stars again and you feel amazing. You feel happy and free. You look out of your window and you see the moon far below you, getting smaller and smaller as you fly back home. Like before, it only takes a few minutes to arrive back home. And you feel very happy. You have had the most amazing adventure. You went to the moon and you bounced on it. Now imagine in your peaceful mind that hanging up in your wardrobe is a very special pair of pajamas. They have pictures of the moon and the stars on them. They have pictures of spaceships and planets on them. What colour are they? Can you see? You take them out of your wardrobe and put them on. And instantly you find that you are now high up in the night sky. Your special pajamas have taken you up into the clouds. They keep taking you higher and higher. They take you through the clouds. And you can see the moon glowing very high above you. And it looks so warm and so comforting, like a big, giant, friendly face. But still, your special pajamas take you higher and higher. Suddenly, you realize that you are now in space. Oh wow! You are flying in space in your beautiful special pajamas. This is so much fun. But you feel ever so relaxed, so peaceful and so calm. And you just float through space, just drifting along with nowhere special that you have to be. As you float around, you see all kinds of different things. Things that you didn't really know that were in space at all. You see comets as they whiz past you. And you can see the tail of the comet leaving a beautiful silver streak of light across the vast expanse of space. You can see asteroids. You can even see other planets in the distance. And you wonder who may live there. Does anybody live there? You can even see the Milky Way, and it looks so very beautiful, and it's dazzling to your eyes, and you look at it with such amazement. There are shooting stars all around you. It almost looks as if there are fireworks, creating a wonderful display of light just for you. As you float along, you see something coming towards you, and you wonder what it is. What could it be? As it gets nearer to you, you realize that it's a bed. Yes, that's right. It's a bed, just floating along in space. A beautiful big bed with the fluffiest pillows and the spongiest quilt on it. It's just inviting you to go and lie down on it. Try it for yourself. So you move gently towards it and you climb on. And you feel deeply, deeply relaxed. And you feel so safe and so comfortable. You get under the cover and you snuggle yourself down deeper and deeper under the lovely quilt. And you lay your head on the fluffy pillows, and it feels so peaceful and so warm. And you can feel the bed swaying gently, like a boat on almost smooth water, just ever so gently rocking from side to side. And you can feel that your whole body is wanting to drift off to sleep already. As you lie there, drifting in space, watching everything, seeing everything, you realize that space has its own kind of relaxing melody. It's like space is singing its own lullaby, especially for you. So just for a moment, just float peacefully through space on your lovely big bed. Watch the comets whooshing by. Watch the shooting stars displaying their light just for you as your beautiful big bed gently rocks you from side to side. You feel so very sleepy now, so peaceful and so calm and so very, very relaxed. And you feel so very safe. And you notice that some of the stars have gone out now. It's like they know it's nighttime for you, and they are helping you to fall into the best night's sleep you've ever had. And that special lullaby that space is singing just for you is urging you to gently go into the most perfect night's sleep. Oh, and your eyes feel so heavy now, so very sleepy, and you feel so peaceful, and your whole body feels so very soft and so very loose. I think your body has already gone to sleep. But just before you drift off to sleep, you look down at your very special pajamas and you smile happily to yourself, feeling really pleased that you found them in your wardrobe and you experienced this wonderful time in space. So close your eyes and rest. You're going to have the best night's sleep ever.